Automation and development lab, guys. Today we are going to see CSS selector. So basically we will identify elements using CSS selector. So let's see. First we'll open Facebook and we will try identifying elements in the Facebook. Simply right click on this page and inspect the element, and first the tag that we are going to see is tag with ID. So let's see. First we will see with the first name. So here the ID given is this. We simply will copy it, and in the previous session we saw how to find element using ID, name, class name, link text, partial text, tag name. Now we will identify using CSS selector. Okay, so let's see. Driver dot find element by CSS selectors. Okay, and here we will give hash and ID. Okay, so this is, and we will send input to the text field. So we can say first name is our input to the first name. Now we will comment it so that it will be easier for you to understand which command we are doing. Okay, so there is another way to write this tag with ID. So here we haven't mentioned tag, so in the next command we will use tag with ID. So there are two ways to identify the elements. So now we will see the surname. Okay, so here the ID given is this, so we will use just simply and use this ID. Now write input. Okay, so this is our tag. So without writing tag also it will identify the element, and with the help of tag also it will identify the element. So this thing you have to remember. So this is our surname. Now we will see how to identify elements using tag and class. Okay, now we'll comment it, and guys please watch till the end. I am going to run this code so it will be easier for you to understand it. Now we will identify email. Okay, so here given is class, so we will simply copy this class and use it in our program. Driver.find element by dot CSS selector. Now the tag here is, so in class we have to use dot. Okay, so we will use dot here, and so why I am using this is because I will tell you the difference. So here I can give input is our username. Okay, now so let me tell you the difference. See this input, if you search it, press Ctrl F, and if you search this class, so there are two elements basically. Okay, so one is the phone number and other is the password. So if you want to identify element for the password, so what you have to do is, because there are two elements, so this is duplicate element, so we cannot identify element of password. And why it is identifying username email is because it is coming in the first order. So the tag, the attribute that is coming inside this website will pick up first. Okay, so now to identify password we will use tag and this tag, class and attribute. So simply copy it and comment it, and now we will use tag, class and attribute. So in attribute, what we have to do is we have to use square brackets. Okay, and within the square bracket I can use this name. So this name attribute I can use to identify the element. So now if I'm going to use this name, so it will be unique now, and it should be in single inverted commas, not in the double inverted commas. Okay, so this is the syntax basically. And we haven't seen this tag with attribute, so let's cover it. We will identify element using class with tag with attributes. Okay, simply use the same command, and so instead of writing this we will use attribute now. So to identify the attribute, simply let's take this example, inspect this element, and we can use name here, this name again, since this name can be used as attribute for identifying this mobile number or email address. Okay, simply put it in. Yes. And attribute is always in the square bracket. Okay, and it should be in the square bracket. So, and okay, now it's in error because okay, now it's fine. Now we will give any email ID, gmail.com, and this was our password. Okay, so let's run this code and we'll see whether we have identified it correctly or not. Okay, so right click on it and click on Java and wait for few minutes to open the browser. So we are launching Firefox browser here. So if you haven't watched my previous video, please go and watch it so that it will be clear understanding for you to launch the Firefox browser. Facebook has opened. And it has, see guys, first name has come, surname, it has identified email ID, username and password. Okay, so it means we have identified our elements correctly. Okay, so in the next session we will cover XPaths. So till then, keep watching, subscribe to my channel and share this video to as many people as possible. Okay, thank you.